Welcome to the Silver Lantern Archives. Today we are continuing on with Draconic Ascent, the Rise of Tiamat. Our party is currently on the retreat after a combat gone horribly, horribly wrong. As for how it went wrong, why it went wrong, and who almost died, I'll let Nimi catch you up. Nimi, tell us what's going on.
One, I find it funny how this campaign is called Draconic Ascent, and we are most certainly descending. Um,
You're trying to go up.
we've been trying, and now we're in the Underdark, specifically the Lower Dark. That being said, we were last time what we were doing was the boys needed a little bit of a short rest. And we're chilling. As we were looking around at the floor that we were on. Um, Nimi found some stairs. There was some conversations going on, of which Nimi quite literally had to go and yell at the boys because quite literally the walls aren't. We're in a decrepit monument. It's not a monument, but our drow friend was overhearing the boys complaining, and Nimi's trying very, very hard for the boys not to get killed. Um, Ruben and Nimi ended up hearing things, went to investigate, got jumped by more things, some of which included some shadows. Um, and unfortunately, those that could tank the shadow strength drain were not the ones that got, well, I guess Ruben and Toshinori could tank it. Nimi could not. Nimi got fucked up. Nimi has one strength and almost died. So she currently can't stand. So we are in a full retreat as we are Ruben's beat to shit. Um Ruben, Nimi, and Toshinori are low on strength. I don't remember who's carrying me, but somebody's carrying me. Uh Axie got pissed off. Uh Merlin's come out of Nimi's pocket. And one of my sheep came back. It was hungry, so it's been fed. But my sheep! And I had to hand off Fluffy to somebody because I can't currently carry Fluffy. I'm pretty sure that Torquil has Fluffy.
Mm-hmm.
I I don't recall that.
I might be wrong. Somebody has Fluffy, and it's not me because I can't carry my bag.
I would be more than happy to carry the little fluff ball. Torque was probably just in the just just giving him lots of scritches.
Fluffy is a girl. We
Well,
rolled for that.
Oh, giving her lots of scritches.
Yes.
as y'all are on the retreat, y'all manage to get back out of the ruined fortress and back into the wider lower dark. It's not long before Valrissa has y'all climbing that cliffside again, going back up the switchbacks. She has Nimi over one shoulder, and she doesn't seem to be taking no for an answer.
I can't fight her. I don't even think I can do the Fiona pout when she's on Shrek's back. I don't got the strength. I am just I am just a noodle. I have no fight left in me.
Any complaints from the boys as y'all in full retreat?
Nope.
No.
Torkel
They're
is
at
Hmm?
ain't saying shit.
Torkel is just shimmying his way back along those switchbacks. He's got Fluffy like pressed up against his chest. He's just being very careful right now.
There's a sheep just bringing up the back, staring at all of y'all. But it's not long before y'all are back at y'all's previous campsite. Nimi is laid down on a sleeping roll, and then Belrista disappears.
Torkel will come up to Nimi with Fluffy in their hands and sit down next to you. Hold and hand Fluffy back over to you.
I feel like Fluffy's just sitting on my chest and I'm just petting them because it's the only thing I have the strength to do.
Your chest would currently cave in. They're sitting next to you.
Fair. I'll also feed just feed the sheep some Eldritch Blast.
It is perfectly munching on the magic.
I don't think that Xerxes has seen the sheep eat before.
Nope.
Xerxes, you see Nimi point a finger and an eldritch blast start to form before the sheep opens its mouth and there's rotating teeth that just go down its gullet as it sucks the magic in, shredding it at the smallest level you can visibly see.
Think God, what's the name of that Greek monster from the Odysseus journey? The
Scylla?
Cardi Scylla.
Cryptus.
Or Charybdis, it's one, two.
Charybdis.
Yeah.
Yeah. Think Charybdis. Just a little Charybdis. Just suck it in the magic.
And it's cute and fluffy.
I'm not going to question it.
Here we go. Copy.
Out of curiosity, are we like, what's it called? Like out in the open, or are we like in like a little cave for like our camp?
You're on top of the cliffside.
Okay, on top of a cliffside. Okay. I'm mostly just wondering if I'd be able to like what's it called? Yeah, I'm just gonna do like inspiring leader for us for like 10 minutes so that we get our 10 HP in case we didn't have it already.
What is your speech?
Well, I would say she'd be kind of like I'm being non-specific because it's been a hot minute, but I'd imagine she's trying to focus on the sort of bright things of their situation, trying to look at the positives,
So the
and
mushrooms?
more or less trying to
The only light
diminish
down here?
what happened.
So the mushrooms, the only bright thing down here?
Yeah, she'll certainly make a joke about that. But yeah, she'll try to at least lift up our spirits by at least a little bit, considering our circumstances. So that should be 8 temp HP back.
Any comments from the rest of the party?
Well, we'll have to go back in there soon. Be extra careful next time.
Uh, yeah, perhaps we should actually go over what possibly went wrong our first go about.
Well, I think
So we can better plan.
I think we rushed to those main doors too quickly. We should have checked all the small side doors first.
Right, so that we don't get uh taken from behind. I see it. Yeah. Hmm.
Hey,
Hmm? Alright. But are we what's it called? I assume we're going to be taking at least somewhat of a break. Just so Nimi can fully recover. Uh but other than that, should we be worried about staying in one place for too long, or uh, do we think we'll be relatively okay on this little cliffside?
I mean, we took a long rest here before. We only had to deal, and we only had to deal with one of those creepy fuckers in the mushrooms. I think. No, wait, no, that was a long rest we took before traveling.
Uh, in either way, if we are going to be resting here, again, uh, I don't know. Should we be thinking about moving on as soon as possible? Uh, after we're done with that little excursion again.
Well, I imagine we're going to be as soon as we find whatever the hell the drow is looking for. We're going to head up to one of the cities, so we can start heading our way back up to the surface.
Hmm.
I don't.
Well, at least we have some form of heading. Better that than just running around like headless chickens. So, okay, at least we have at least some sort of lead, and it doesn't sound like we're too horribly pressed for time, unless you want to count the possibility of us being tracked by some ferocious predator. You know
Well,
what? I feel good about our odds.
well, last we definitely shouldn't drag our feet. We still got those cultists left for us. Plus, there's creatures that around here that I definitely don't want to fuck with. So yeah, we should definitely not dawdle.
True. I'm just saying that what is it? We should at least be mindful not to make any hasty decisions. But yeah, you're right. Time is of the essence, but uh, let's try to still proceed cautiously.
As y'all
Tor-
are sitting there, you see the sheep suddenly look up. It narrows its eyes and then starts trotting off into the dark.
I'll
uh,
follow the sheep.
Lass, you're really gonna follow that thing without the rest of us?
Okay, well, are you coming?
Torko will look down at Nimi. Any idea where your beastie is going?
Not in the
Or
slightest.
should we be
I don't
concerned?
speak. Speaking of where we are, probably.
Well, it's your sheep. Should we follow it?
Not unless you want to die.
Hey, that's what I thought as well. So no, Loretta, we're gonna leave that disturbing creature to its own devices, and feel bad for whatever poor creature ends up in its path.
Fine.
You see it goes over the cliffside.
Does it just fall off, or does it just like
No, it's going
walk
down the
off?
path.
Okay. Yep. I ain't following it. If the owner of that beast is saying don't follow it, I ain't following it. Plus those things give me the heebie-jeebies. You see how it eats? That's
At this point, I doubt I could be surprised by anything.
Pearl is a good bean. They've done nothing wrong in their entire life.
I mean, I've seen how it eats. It's like a whirlpool with teeth.
Does,
Pearl is a good baby.
don't they have a a still standing blood feud with Ruben, or did they patch things up?
I thought this was a prank war. Remember that mustache they gave him?
I do recall that, but I do also remember on occasion Ruben being, uh, well, very concerned about his well-being, especially in the face of those, uh, you know, all-devouring vacuums.
Ruben started it.
Huh. Fair.
How you feeling, Nimmy? Though you definitely took some licks back then.
They drain your strength. I didn't have much to begin with.
Hey, I'm lucky they didn't manage to get anything of mine. I look at over at the slightly is it slightly emaciated or very emaciated forms of Ruben and Toshinori.
They look very drained. Not nearly as bad as Nimi does, but neither of them are standing up at the moment. Ruben has been laid down. Toshinori has his back to his wall. His back to his wall. His back against a wall.
Hey,
And you can see Axie is pacing nearby.
Torque will from his seat next to Nimby will reach down, pick up like her wrist and hold it up between his two massive fingers. Hey, it looks like they drained all the muscle out you. Is this temporary? I don't know much about those things, but I really hope this is temporary.
It should wear off after a while, you hear from Merlin. The life energy's been drained out of them, so they should, given time, be on the better side. But in the meantime, they're going to be very, very vulnerable.
Any way we can speed up the process a little bit? Maybe I don't know. Maybe having a quick feed or something.
No. It takes time and energy for the body to recuperate what was lost.
Hey, I mean, from the sounds, it sounds like once this wears off, you're all three are gonna be ravenous.
It's at that time you hear a strange buzzing sound in the distance.
Torquil grabs the hilt of his sword and starts looking around, despite the fact that it's dark and he can't see shit.
Oh, good. Conflict.
Seems to be coming from back the way y'all came.
Uh, Ulrata, you can see in the dark, can't you?
Indeed I can, as I will be trying to look towards a direction where I hear that noise.
It's from below the cliff, it sounds like.
I will uh I will go down onto my stomach so that I'm not like just standing over it. And I'll be trying to peek over the edge to look down.
As you see, way down near the entrance to the keep, just they seem to be running past, there's a giant floating skull that's shooting eye beams at the sheep. The sheep is currently chasing it and eating said eye beams.
Huh.
What? Huh? Come on, give
I
us a
I
play-by-play.
think we're perfectly fine. That noise is merely our woolly friend. Um well, let's just say I think he has dinner sorted, so we should be okay.
Well, like I said, feel bad for what a poor creature ends up in that thing's path.
Retta, do you want to
Yeah.
give me an Arcana check to try to identify the creature being chased by the sheep?
Sure, I'll give it a whirl. Arcana.
You don't know.
Middling.
It's a giant floating skull, though.
She'll do a double take, and then without turning towards Torquil, she will just sort of like remark, um does a floating skull that fires projectile light, does that ring any bells to you?
Should we all make an Arcana check to see if we recognize it, or is it that's just something for people with proficiency?
You can make it a disadvantage.
Like it. I actually did better than 0.
You still don't know what it is.
Fair.
Danny, as always, you didn't study this kind of shit.
Is it disadvantage because we can't see it?
Yeah.
Okay, 1 second. I
Get
will
up your ass.
actually use a hero point to roll at normal.
Nimmy, you think you might know. There is 2 options, and it all
Mhm.
hinges on whether or not the skull is on fire.
Okay.
Or
Lunaretta
there's a
is the
third
scarlet.
option if it's kind
Okay.
of on the smaller end.
Lunaretta, is it small and is it on fire?
Is it small and is it on fire?
It is not on fire and it is not small. It is about the size of a large creature.
It's like, I don't know, the size of a cow. Kind of on the big side. Not on fire, though.
It's a bit larger than a cow, but
Yeah, I think
What is
cows
it?
are medium creatures.
no, they're
Oh,
large.
really?
Really?
Mm-hmm.
CC, what is this?
Well, at first you thought it might be a flame skull.
Yeah.
It's not on fire. Then you thought
No.
it might be a demi-lich. It's not a demi-lich. Too small or too big. Then you remember hearing a story a while ago about something else that is in the vein of a demi-lich. It is known as a death tyrant. It is effectively what happens when a beholder tries to become a lich.
Mm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh.
I don't like
Lunaretta?
that as a house.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Nemi just goes, uh-huh. I see. Lunaretta, get away from it. Just
Loud
come
and
back to camp.
clear. As I will be backing away from the cliff. And I'm just gonna be leaning against like the friggin' wall and just pretend I didn't see anything.
Last thing you saw as the sheep was getting closer to the giant floating skull. It was gaining ground.
Do you think that okay, by the by, let's say that our little sheep friend was intending on eating that big old floating skull. Should we be concerned about that in one way or another?
Slightly, in the sense that we don't want the sheep getting too big, which is why I've been feeding them mostly Eldritch Blast. But at the same time, if it doesn't eat it, that thing's going to kill us. So,
Out of curiosity, how how fucked are we if that thing does eat, if that sheep does eat whatever the hell that thing is?
nowhere near as fucked as we could be.
Okay.
Put it this way, the sheep is a devourer. It is going to keep on eating and eating and eating. Now, as long as it's kept fed just enough that it's not massively procreating, we'll be fine.
But
That will probably cause it to have at least one child.
Maybe.
Yes,
So your sheep, they eat pretty much anything anything magical, eh?
they eat anything. It doesn't
Okay.
matter if it's magic.
But magic is what they would prefer, eh?
That's what I'm using to keep them occupied. Torquil, that thing will devour an entire plane of existence if it gets too big.
And you had how many back in Green Nest?
5.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Corporal, it's at this point you hear something.
Eh?
You're hearing numerous baas.
Just not okay, so just not bars just from one sheep, but from multiple sheep.
Sounds like it, yeah.
Is it coming from down below the cliff?
Would you believe it? Yes.
Maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Am I hearing things, or are there more sheep down there now?
There probably are.
This whole area is just an all-you-can-eat buffet for the minute
Yes,
of magical creatures that will. Oh, fuck me!
I would rather pass.
Oh, out of curiosity, um, do we just disrupt the entire ecosystem of this place by virtue of just bringing in creatures that could, you know, reproduce at a very rapid rate and seem to have no predators, at least so far that we can tell?
I think we may have just fucked up the entire ecosystem.
Okay. But given the adversity that we've encountered thus far, would this or would it not be fair?
Well, I have to assume that this place has a very balanced ecosystem. Otherwise, the horrors that live down here would probably be trying to get up above, or maybe they do. Maybe they do. I don't know much about this place, but now we've introduced what was essentially a hostile element that will just keep growing and growing and growing until you know.
Yeah, it's like introducing a beaver into like a forest. It's an invasive species, but hmm,
I was thinking more like locust. Really fucked up, fluffy locust.
that works too.
Seriously, above table. It's been a hot minute. Remind me how you deal with a devourer.
You kill them before they get too big.
But the problem is that the sheep have been too big this entire time for us to take.
Yeah.
Mhm. Um,
I'm gonna have to ask out of character. How the fuck did you guys get devourers as pets?
Lemmy
Uh,
saw something fluffy and decided to adopt it. End of story.
listen. What it started, technically, Reuben found them in the
Yeah.
goblin camp. And I thought, and they were eating fire and freaking. Well, okay. Reuben shot firebolts at them, which they consumed. And then we dealt with that goblin camp, rescued Toshinori and a couple of other people. And someone had to take care of the sheep. Because here's the
Yeah.
thing: if we don't take care of the sheep, they're gonna get out of hand. And if they
I
get out of hand, Tiamat's gonna be the least of our problems.
I think that cat is out of the box now. The jelly's out of the tube.
Yes, well,
Serious question, CC.
Mm-hmm.
Could our party take this thing right now? Or are we fucked?
Maybe. There's no way to know for certain.
I I mean, if you really think about it, our devourer friend, it hasn't been outright an issue for us, and we're
Right.
already planning on leaving the Underdark. So maybe we should just be very glad for the lack of, uncertain elements that could potentially, harm us on our way out.
Loretta, you'll hear that, right? As I point back to the cliff, which I'm just assuming there's now lots of bleats and bars just echoing.
Oh no, it's dead silent.
Oh no. Oh, say okay. Then in that case, retcon. Did you hear all that bleating and baaing before? And wait, why the fuck is it so silent now?
you want to
You
go
know,
look
if you
over the edge?
I can't see down there. Xerxes, you have
Oh,
ridic-
Torquil, when you glance over at the hill, the cliffside, there's a line of them. 5 large, fluffy sheep. One of them looks bigger. They all look bigger than the one you met down in the keep just moments ago. However, there's also a smaller 6th one.
Oh, they're sweet. Oh, they're sweet. What? God, someone give me a god. I can pray to right now. 'Cause I need a god. Are you there, God? It's me,
Do you-
Torquil.
Just add an S. If you can't think of one, just add a plural.
Yep.
Oh, there are gods above and below. There's more of them now. They self-propagate.
Oh,
I had 5. If they're eating, then yes, they'll get bigger. And I told you that that was big enough that it was probably going to make a 6th one.
Aye, but uh, uh, it's
I mean, like I've been saying, Torquil, until it becomes immediately obvious, we're not going to be in the Underdark, hopefully, for, the rest of our lives. Personally speaking, I think the problem just resolved itself.
You'll see. They trot up all together and surround Reuben.
Torquil's gonna get up and pick up Reuben, hold it
Oh,
above
you
his head.
cannot reach Reuben right now.
Oh
They're
shit.
too closely packed as they have surrounded Reuben.
Maybe your sheep, they're surrounding the lad.
They're not gonna eat them. They're good babies, aren't you?
They do not respond as of the moment.
Do they look any
As you
different
say.
or?
Oh, they're about 2 feet wider than they used to be.
Oh,
Like in
okay. But like, I mean,
circumference.
like it. Like, I mean, like also like I don't know in terms of like, do they look? Do they look have the same demeanor as they always have?
They look pretty much the same, other than that they're fluffier. They have about 2
Okay.
feet more of fluff.
Mm, I think they need to be sheared. It looks about time.
You see, they then finish whatever they were doing to Reuben and then go surround Nimmy.
I look over at Reuben.
Reuben has a mustache.
Well, normally Torque will be happy about another person joining the mustache brigade. Or he remembers what happened last time Reuben woke up with a mustache. I got thrown into a goddamn wall and into the air.
Oh right.
But did
What
you
was the inciting
die?
incident?
Almost. And almost is too close. For most.
I'm gonna start pulling out the shears so that I can start. I can't like get up, but the sheeps are nice.
Can you even handle shears when you have
No.
0 strength?
They're not
I
0,
have
they'd
one
be dead.
string.
Be 1.
I'm at 1.
But no, they wouldn't have the strength to really use it. But they have surrounded Nimmy, and you have been introduced to the smallest of sheep.
Oh, the baby. I
It's
just
about the
became a
size of
grandmother.
it's about the size of a Pomeranian.
Oh, Fluffy. Checks the gender of the sheep.
You don't know.
Fluffy,
found-
you have Fluffy, you have a new sibling. You look like a Maribel.
They give you a unified ba before they all start to trot away and just vanish into the dark.
And off they go. Gonna make more.
No,
This place is
it didn't look like they vanished as in they walked into the dark and you stopped being able to see them. They walked a little way and just stopped existing in that spot.
Excuse me.
Right?
I mean, if they can do that, hopefully they can bring us. Maybe they can bring Bonnie to us the next time they come back. We could use the hand.
Well,
And
if
maybe
they could teleport, they could also just take us out. But you know what? I'm not gonna take that risk.
I mean, I won't lie. That's not a horrible idea.
Do I still have like the littlest sheep?
No, the littlest sheep went with the others.
Okay. Hey, Fluffy.
You told him to stay at the keep.
That's fair.
They're gonna go be a problem for Brian if he's still alive.
Brian wasn't with us. Brian should be fine.
If the keep's still there, Brian should be fine.
Leave Brian alone. He's the best guard.
I will remind you there was a cult invasion when y'all fell in here.
Whoosh.
So, with the sheep now gone, what will the party do?
I mean, until Nimi, Ruben, and Toshinori are recovered, we can't really do anything.
Y'all have like 16
Eh.
hours, so y'all have plenty of time to chill.
We're like on like a little like what is it? Like a little patch or like we're like against like a cliffside, right? Like
Yep.
there's like a rock wall behind us.
Yep. You're a little ways away from the side of the cliff that y'all climbed up.
Okay. Uh, I think you know what? Yeah. Just for shits and giggles, and because we're probably going to be here for like a couple hours, Lunaretta is just going to be kind of like scrawling very small in very small uh sort of print. She's going to be uh trying to do some graffiti on the cliffside.
Fair.
I'm just tagging this place.
Yeah. I think she would do something like draw like a sun uh and then under it in common she'd be saying something like losers in the underdark don't even get to see the sunlight. Ha.
That's just rude. Torque will take out his playing cards and just start playing solitaire. Or whatever the D&D equivalent of solitaire is.
Anything from Xerxes? Xerxes, you have just met strange sheep.
No, I'd rather not question any of that. So I'm just gonna sit down and rest.
You can see Axie is still pacing and will likely be pacing for a good long while. Doot has fallen asleep across Nimi's neck. They are attempting to be a scarf.
They're a beautiful scarf. Um, is Axie within 30 feet of me?
Yeah.
I'm going to, because I can only telepath it still. I'm just gonna go, Axie, you're gonna wear a hole in the ground if you keep pacing like that.
Maybe I can dig us deeper. Dig all the way out to the other side.
Is there a deeper than the lower dark?
If you keep going down further enough, I'm sure we'll end up somewhere.
Right down to the planet's goddamn core.
That's a terrifying thought.
Or we could be falling straight into space, considering the fact that the world is flat. And she'll give like a toothy smile.
I'm sorry, what?
Above table,
Uh,
canonically speaking, I'm pretty sure Toral is flat.
Mm-hmm.
Is it flat? I actually don't know.
The planet itself is round, but the plane is flat.
Yeah.
But yeah, Lunaretta is smiling because what is it? Just in case you don't register that she's fucking joking about that. She ain't a flat earther.
Well, this ain't Earth, this is Toral.
Yeah.
Flat
Flat
twirler.
Toilet? Torlist? I think Torlist, a flat Torlist would sound
A
better.
flat twirlist.
We're gonna give you a twirless swirly.
That. Oh, yeah. Anyhow, but
Oh, wait, I have a thing. Torque will say, well, thank God you're not one of those weirdos always going on about their domes and whatnot.
I mean, yes, in a world where magic and demons are all over the place, our world being flat, completely ridiculous, I must say.
Why's that?
Uh, I I don't know. She'll look at Xerxes, who's like the actual freaking nerd of the group.
He is not.
I am not.
He's
I
a
was
Chad
gonna
that made
say.
a deal and didn't study for the deal.
Yeah. I became
I
a
was gonna.
warlock by accident.
I was gonna say Nimi's the one with the intelligence, and that isn't Sizzlewick, and Sizzlewick is here. So
As is Merlin.
as is Merlin. So we have
Wh- wh-
Sizzlewick and Merlin.
Looks at Merlin.
Merlin's currently reading a book, not paying all that much attention, so you'd have to poke him to get his attention.
I'm not that invested.
He looks at Sizzlewick.
Sizzlewick has been looking at some of the funguses, leaving y'all's conversation. They'd be easier to get their attention, but they're not. Just staring at him's not going to catch them.
Fair.
Is no one here really going to explain the curvature of the Earth to the loss?
What's Earth?
I'm sorry. God,
Curvature of the Toral.
hey, curvature of the Toral.
Well, I know that exists. What?
Well, you see, I have only taken the responsibility and points at Axie for that one's education. And I've already explained to her that information, so I don't feel like doing it again.
I met a tabaxi that wanted to push things off the edge of the plane.
And that is why we ended up in that course of study.
Well, no. According to the study, the plane is flat, but finding the edge
Yes.
of it's a pain in the ass.
Yeah.
Well, it's it'd be like no one could get there in their own lifetime. That would be a whole generational journey.
Not with that attitude. I'm pretty sure he'd find a way over there. He was an interesting fellow.
Above table, who was the tabaxi?
You hadn't actually met that tabaxi. It was when Taxi was on her own.
We don't tell. The thought of Axie being on their own. Nimi still has nightmares, and she can't have nightmares.
So let me get this straight. That Tabaxi wanted to find the edge of the what'd you call it?
Plane?
The plane.
Okay, the edge of the plane, just to toss things over it.
Yeah.
That right there. That's why people think Tabaxi and cats are almost are the same.
Well, they are a breed of big cat.
Hey, but that's that's just feeding into the stereotype. Like you ever see a cat like toss a mug down off the side of a table or something.
Yeah. I
Or
like
maybe
to
that's
see action and consequence. At least that's what it was explained to me. They're interested in the inner working of the world and how the magic and sciences of it make the world around us. They have a strange fascination with gravity. He said,
Huh.
and I quote, he doesn't believe gravity is as we see it and how we have explained it. He believes there are extra forces that choose at the rate at which gravity falls, and if pushed off the plane's edge, will prove that there are other forces at work.
Torkel just starts shuffling his deck. Well, I don't know about all that, but I will say this: if they ever do find the edge of the plane and they toss something over it, I give it 9 to 10 odds that thing is a mug.
I think he was looking into something to bring the pushover.
Probably going to be a mug, or maybe a big ass mug. I don't know.
There's a shrug from Maxie. Rythan was a interesting individual.
From all the stories I've heard about them, agreed. Above table, funnily enough, I think this is like the first mention of the fact that proves that Axie and Nimi haven't been traveling together this entire time.
Looking around, how long have we been here?
Like an hour.
This is taking forever. It won't.
No shit, Torquil. Take a long rest.
I mean, didn't we take a long rest right before entering the?
That's why we were told that it was going to take like 16 hours. I'm not going to be able to stand until after a long rest.
Oh, since we have to wait. Anyone up for a few hands? When solitaire is born.
Then why
You know
don't you
what?
start playing it?
I don't know. Playing cards relaxes me.
I think I'm well and done with my little piece of art, so yeah, I can go for a couple hands with you.
What about you, Xerxes? You're down to play a couple hands.
Xerxes just said BRB.
Oh.
So no, he's not interested.
What about you, Nimi? I know you can't really hold the cards, but I don't know, maybe we can turn you on your side and we can just lay them out in front of you. Or we can play blackjack. You'll need to hold the cards if you're playing blackjack.
Can I really hold anything in my hands right now?
You have about the strength of a newborn babe.
Maybe Axie could hold the cards for you.
Oh, yeah, Nimi's gonna go. Someone is going to straight up have to hold the cards for me if I'm to play.
Well, if we play blackjack, I can just show you the face down card, and you can tell me whether you want to hit or stay.
As long as it's not poker. Nemi has me banned from poker.
I
Oh,
wonder why.
oh, now this is something I got to hear as I start doling out the cards.
Nemi, why would you ban Axie from poker?
Probably because she couple of reasons. One, she's really good at it, and two, at the same time, she probably accidentally got into a game of strip poker, and that was probably one of the times that I went on a rampage.
Well, on the bright side, she would have won.
Yeah.
Oh no, let's keep the
And
16-year-old away.
yes, again, you asked why I wouldn't let Axie play poker. It's because I had to kill the last fucking group she tried to play poker with because they weren't good people.
No.
Well, concerning strip poker games aside, if they're good at poker, and you all will see like there's a gleam in Torquil's eye, his gambling background just turned up to 11. I'm going to play with the last one of these days. For money, by the way, just to give you some peace of mind.
You are going to lose every last copper you have.
That's the risk. That's the risk a gambler takes.
Hey, you did what is it? Didn't isn't your eye situation due to something
Hey.
involving gambling?
Hey, I lost a bit with a lich, but that's besides the point.
I think it is the point.
A gambler takes everything in stride. I lost a bad hand, and I paid the consequences. That's life. If I stop doing,
Well,
if people stop doing things they love just because it caused some pain or had some bad consequences, no one will do nothing.
on
Gotta
that at
take,
least we can agree.
So,
hey, you gotta take the good with the bad.
are you trying to pull Axie into a card game?
I'm trying to pull everyone into a card game, but we're not playing poker. We're playing blackjack because you can't really. Yeah, we can't play poker when people can't hold the cards.
I
Yeah.
mean, Axie can just hold their cards for him. Axie is a telekinetic.
Uh,
They can just
uh,
float in front of Nimi.
Off the table, I do actually prefer blackjack. So when you brought that up, I was like, ooh, blackjack. Hell yeah.
I don't play. I don't gamble with coin. Not when it's cards and Axie.
And well, she could just sit out and just hold the actual cards for you, or you could just.
I'm not going to ask her to hold the cards for me if she doesn't get to play. I'm just saying that if you want to play for money, you can have Axie in it. I just won't be playing.
That's
I
just
can,
because of
and
that casino job that went wrong. We didn't get into that much trouble.
no, you're right, we didn't. In fact, that was probably the least amount of trouble you and I have ever gotten in. And yet that is the one place that I am still banned from.
Well, I'm banned too, but that's because they were cheating.
All right, no money. Hold on a second. And Torkel will get up and start rooting around in the dirt a little bit, just looking until I find enough stones to stand in as chips.
I mean, speaking that Axie has a thing for cards, I'm sure she has fucking poker. Or she has fucking chips.
She doesn't have many more. They got blown up when the casino lit on fire.
Uh huh.
It's an interesting investigation, to say the least.
Very interesting. Um.
I just dole out like 10 stones per person. 10 little pebbles.
I think
Duke uses his holds your cards for you, Nimi,
okay.
because he's
The
currently
thing
in a
that
scarf.
fair, the thing that I want to do, Nimi can't do.
Use
'Cause
Mage Hand?
no, okay, put it this way. Nimi has some tool proficiencies. None of them are cards, but all of her are, well, I could play chess. But this is one of those moments in which she would much prefer to either write in her journal, paint a picture, or play on her play play her instrument. None of which she can do with a 1 strength.
Nope.
You're stuck playing cards with us.
That I am.
Oh,
Looks longingly at her paint supplies.
Duke picks one up with his mouth. He's just like, I got this. I'll paint for you.
What does Duke pick up specifically?
Back end of the paintbrush.
Okay. I was gonna say, does he pick up one of the? Because there's still that folder in my paint supplies.
Yeah, no. He's not going for the pictures.
Duke wasn't even around for those pictures. He doesn't know they exist.
Nope. I don't know if Torquil or
Actually,
Xerxes were either.
I know Xerxes doesn't.
Yeah,
I don't think
Torquil
any
doesn't
of them
either.
know. I don't think anyone in the current party except for Rupin knows anything about those.
You'll see
Nimi's
this
gonna have.
suspicious manila folder as Nimi's going through her stuff.
We're just gonna put that away.
And Nimi
What do you
puts
want
it
to
away
keep?
very quickly. The rest of the party does see it.
Torkel sees that, he just everyone has their private shit.
What's that about?
Oh, yeah. Lunaretta, you just hear in your head, and just you specifically, for
Mhm.
your own sanity, you don't want to know.
Sounds like the wrong thing to tell Lunaretta.
Yeah.
I'm tired.
She's gonna kind of narrow her eyes and give like a sly smile and just say like, I didn't realize you were so embarrassed about uh things that could be rather uh interesting or rather private for you. But you know what? You do you, Nimi.
Nimi's gonna look at Lunaretta, reach into her bag, and hand Lunaretta the manila folder. Because Nimi's too tired to fight, specifically you. Have at it.
Oh
Take a
no,
look.
no, I can't possibly. Uh, what?
Nimi's looking you dead in the eyes with just a I fucking dare you.
Doot
Do
has
it.
been
Look.
confiscated by Axie.
Do it, Lunaretta. Look. You want to make jokes? Look.
She'll take a look.
I need a disadvantage con save.
Hell yeah, let's go. Did this with Vantrick before? Let's see.
8.
Lunaretta's vomiting within a couple seconds.
By the mountaintops, what the hells?
Uh, you get your sick kicks off of that?
No. That's a crime scene.
Why in the hells are you carrying around pictures from a crime scene that are bad enough to make Lunaretta vomit?
I was just gonna see some titties. It was horrible.
There is a partially undressed woman in there. She's not in a good state, and it's not attractive looking because very terrible things were done to that woman and her unborn fetus. I believe.
Yeah.
I
So it
remember
was
that
bad.
one. Yeah.
Yeah,
What?
that was a whole trigger warning episode.
Plus, you thought Nimi was carrying around pornography?
I mean, yeah, everyone does. I just thought it was weird. It was in a manila folder. She also says that's super straight faced.
Get the feeling everybody's staring at Lunaretta.
Lunaretta, are you telling us right now that you have pornography on your person at this time?
She reaches into her pocket.
No. There is a child. There was a minor present here. Don't you dare! I
You
pointed
know
at
what? Fair.
Axie. I do not feel bad that you vomited now. Almost pulling out your smut in front of Axie. What's the matter with you? You got to think. You ain't using
I
your
guess.
brain.
I mean, isn't it past her bedtime anyway?
It's not even noon.
I can't tell. There's no bloody sun in here.
Well, I can show you to the moon if you want. If she
Axie,
picks
lost.
up a stick and levels Lunaretta with it.
Like just straight up beats them with the stick.
Yep.
Oh no. Lunaretta still has the prints in her hand. Do those just all go tumbling on the ground now?
No, you see they float away.
I'll cast Mage Hand and go have them get picked up.
Oh no, they're floating into your bag.
Oh, okay. Axie's
Merlin's
doing
just
it.
like, I'm not dealing with that.
Oh, you do have mage. Wait, couldn't you just use the mage hand to carry handle the cards?
Yes, I could. I forgot I had Mage Hand. I had to go look.
Most of the mages of the group are telekinetic as well.
Is
It was a
there a
very
spot?
eventful 5 or so minutes.
I need another con save from Lunaretta. I need to see if she's conscious.
From the stick.
Uh-huh.
Advantage, disadvantage, or normal?
It's normal.
Hell,
Yeah,
yes.
Lunaretta is on the moon right now. She's counting stars, watching the moon, the cow jump over the moon.
You see? Any chance you could make them roll to see if they land in their own sick?
They didn't. Axie's not that mean.
Aw. They asked for it. I'm just saying. They asked for it.
Yeah. So, with those back in the bag, Nimi is going to look at Torquil and go, again, why do I have them? Because eventually we're going to get out of here, and I'm supposed to be delivering a copy of them to Watersteep eventually.
Wait, how long have you had those?
Since the attack on Green Nest?
Ah, fair. Well, if they're that bad, excuse me. If they're that bad, hopefully you can get rid of them soon as possible.
I don't get rid of artwork.
You see Axie suddenly tilt her head as if something's occurring to her.
Looks at Axie? What?
You see a look of concern on her face.
Axie?
You don't think they're down here, do you?
Who?
Fool us.
We suspected that individual was a member of the cultist, yeah?
Oh, Nimi's going to go so much paler.
Maybe. What? You look like you're becoming translucent. What's going on?
We didn't think they were directly involved as it didn't meet the MO, but they used the cultists as a cover. They might still be doing so. You see Axie starts biting her nail, not enough to damage it, but just kind of gnawing on her thumb as she's thinking.
I'm not going to make you look at that artwork. Torquil. But someone was hiding within the cult and doing very, very terrible things. And if they're still hiding, they might be
Wait.
down here with us. We never did find out who was at fault.
Well, shite. I hate to say it, but in that case, it might actually be a good idea for me to take a look at those, Because if they were bad enough to make Luna spill their lunch like that, if we run into that in the real world, it'll probably be a lot worse if you haven't seen it before.
Seeing it
And
before isn't gonna help you.
No. It took everything in me to make those drawings. I'm not going to stop you, but I don't think it'll help.
Is it really that bad?
Yes.
I got banned from the scene.
Well, if it's the scene of a murder, I can understand it.
I wouldn't
No.
call that murder. I don't know what I'd classify it as, but based on what I saw from everybody else, I wouldn't call that murder.
Fuck it. Let me take a look. And Torkel comes over.
Nimi's going to hand you the folder as well as a bag. Because you're gonna throw up.
Torkel goes a little ways from the party, not out of eyesight or anything, but just so when he does throw up, it doesn't stink up the place.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'll press the fucking Lunaratus throw up.
Torkel will prepare himself mentally. He's expecting the worst.
Need a con save.
And disadvantage or normal?
Normal.
Okay. Just because I don't want to throw up, and I have 5 hero points anyway, I'm going to use a hero point to give myself advantage. And advantage. Con save. I crit succeed. Nice.
You managed to keep your lunch, but only barely.
Oh,
These are
what?
incredibly graphic. Trigger warning, by the way. I'm not going into too much detail, but still.
Oh, I can imagine it.
I did last time, but I'm not doing it this time. Murder scenes of what looks like somebody that has way too much fun torturing people and attempting to make art out of their corpses. There is
For
very
reference,
obviously the high priest. There is what was a pregnant woman and her unborn child. There's a couple other individuals, and it's bad and very bloody. You feel
for
like
reference, yeah. For reference, the priest specifically, to not go into too much detail but give you a gist, Blood Eagle.
You got bloody gold.
So Torkel just like kind of flips through these images, and you can hear some gagging, but no actual vomit. By Kavaki's fucking curled horns! What the actual fuck? Sorry for my language, Nimmy. But God's above and below. That's goddamn horrendous. I can see why Luna vomited.
Yeah. And the person that did that might be down here with us, so we should be on guard.
Oh, if I ever find the person who did this, Jesus Christ, that person deserves the worst kind of death.
This is going to be one of those situations that you just put them out quickly like a rabid dog.
Hey. Torkel closes the folder and walks back over and hands the bag back as well. Managed to keep my lunch though. That's so.
I'm impressed. Above table, I think I'm the only one that did.
Mm-hmm. If I remember the right
But
DC is like 20.
yeah, and that was to just not throw up.
Mm-hmm.
I know that I had to tell the amount of con saves I made just fucking doing it, and that wasn't even. I couldn't breathe the entire time I was painting.
Yep. It was a debacle.
Yeah. But I was also one of the only people that could do it.
Yep.
So those are getting put away.
Those people really got the eyes of Vanua.
Yeah.
And if I remember correctly, Axie almost went to the church when that was going on.
Yeah.
I think y'all
She was
redirected.
almost. Yeah, we redirected. Axie was supposed to be there. Nimi hasn't pointed that out to anyone, but holds it. Because I don't think Ruben realized that, and Nimi hasn't said anything. Because Ruben saw the pictures and threw up.
Yeah, because I
I'm
think
pretty sure he threw up on fucking Governor Nighthill's shoes.
yeah, because I think y'all were gonna split. Part of the party go to that, and then y'all got the notification that the windmill was on fire.
Yeah.
But what is the party up to with this new information about things going on that were going on topside? Lunaretta, you're coming back to consciousness.
Is this like what is it? Post a long rest or still
No, you
like
just got the
immediately
crap
after?
kicked out of you.
Okay.
You,
Ah,
you took a stick to the chin.
you should really invest in going more into melee. To be honest.
Oh, the last now has a flaming sword, so hey, maybe they will.
I mean, she has been in melee more often recently, to Nimi's hatred.
And Nimi does not look happy about it.
How you feeling, Lunaretta?
Well, that was a nice little nap. You know, if anything, with all this camping in the outdoors, I'm weirdly becoming accustomed to sort of like resting in the wilderness. I don't know if I should feel proud about that. But in regards to the contents of that little thing, um, what is it? I think I was brought up to speed onto it before, right? Yeah, I think I was.
Yeah, it's been talked about in the past.
Yeah.
Nimi just didn't mention the fact that she had pictures of it.
Mhm.
Or let me
Yeah.
rephrase that. I'm pretty sure you saw me handing the copies, a couple of copies to Governor Nighthill, but didn't realize I still had the originals.
But yeah. Hmm. If we do ever bump into that individual, completely. All right, I know we're all trying to be on the sort of I don't know, the good side of the moral compass, but that all goes out the window when we meet that individual, right? Right.
No,
Hey, I'm going straight. I'm going right for his neck.
they need to be
Uh,
killed
I,
fast. Otherwise, they might
yeah,
get away. Too much risk.
pretty much. There are some things that there are some people that you can't just throw into a jail cell to get proper justice.
Hey, that, that's a dog that needs to be put down.
Agreed.
I
And
want to drop kick them.
You see Duke look up, having woke up, and they're just like, why am I getting kicked? Kind of face on their little Durgany snoot.
You're not getting kicked, dude. Gives them hip pats.
Happy Duke noises. Toshinori's still just in the back looking like he's meditating.
Toshinori's too tired for this shit. That and Toshinori also knows about the event, but I also know that he actually declined looking at them. I think him and Bonnie both declined looking at the
Yeah.
The paintings. They didn't want to know.
Torquil, those images are now scarred into your brain. You're pretty
Yep,
sure you're gonna run into those in a dream at some point.
Yep. Torquil is definitely going to need a drink once we're in a city, or
I'd
several.
offer Torquil a drink, but unfortunately, you can't have mine.
Oh, I still have the drinks that were left over from fuck, what was their name? What was their name in game?
Barley?
Barley. I still have a couple of bottles from Barley. I didn't drink all
I
of it.
I was gonna say I also still have my bottles from Bart. I think I have like 5 of them.
I think he gave each of us one like specialty drink in the letter.
It was like
Oh, there
5
was that,
bottles.
but I was gonna say I had some
yeah.
before that.
Oh yeah,
That
yeah.
that
The transfused ones, like
yeah that
Vandrick's horrible cocktail.
Was it
yeah.
Barley that gave y'all them, or was it Aether? I think y'all
I'm
got
pretty
some
sure it was
stuff from
Barley.
Aether as
That
well.
was in their farewell letter.
Torquil
Yeah.
might have gotten it from Aether.
No, I got it from Barley because I just look at the roleplay chat. Torquil's terrific hooch.
Yeah. I just know
Maybe-
that I have
yeah.
some from when I was unconscious because that was when the party found out that I was a Dampier and Barley was trying to be nice, so made some bottles specifically so that Nimmy could have them, and then there was the whole debacle with the dead kobold bodies.
Fair. So,
I helped.
is there anything
You did.
anything else y'all would like to do as y'all wait? Because we're getting a
Present.
nice time to do some RP before going back into dungeons. It's several hours later. Party's finally starting to get tired when Valrissa finally returns with what looks like a moonlight deer over their shoulder. You see, she strings it up and starts getting to cleaning it.
Okay. I'm gonna look at my familiar. See how he's reacting.
Well, he's just keeping an eye on you. He's just like, meh, dude was a bitch anyway.
One of these days, I'm gonna get rid of this fucking deer. Which above table is a shame because his artwork is gorgeous. I would love to love this fucker, but no.
Redemption arc, mayhaps.
No.
Fuck no. No. There is no redemption for this motherfucker. But
Anything y'all want to say to Valrissa now that she has returned?
Demi does actually. So she just hears in her head, "We had a realization while you were gone, and I figured you should get a word of warning."
Yes.
Um, there was somebody, obviously you've seen someone of the cult that fell down here with us. There was at least 1 or 2 individuals that infiltrated that cult and was using it as a cover. We have not been able to suss them out, nor have we gotten the inkling that the cult themselves has figured it out. But the warning is that they might be down here with us as well, and they're going to be a lot more dangerous.
Understood. Hopefully that means they just die down here.
Hopefully. Honestly, that is the best case scenario, speaking that if we run into them, there will be no jury. There will be no judgment, just a swift death. We can't risk them getting out. looks at Lunaretta.
Hmm?
We've already had one companion. Well, at this point, the only ones that were around during the incident were myself, Axie, and Toshinori, and just pops in a picture of Toshinori so that she knows who I'm talking about. Were the and Merlin were the only ones that were actually there when it happened. Lunaretta finally saw the paintings of the crime scene, and threw up. So it kind of jogged our memories a bit. So I would, again, stay on guard.
May I see what we're working with?
It's not pretty, and you will, if you keep your food, it will be only just.
She reaches out a hand for them.
I will hand her the paintings.
You see she flicks them open, starts looking through. Seems a bit amateurish. She snaps it shut and hands it back.
Nimi just looks at this woman and just all she gets is, that's a concerning response.
That's when you remember the Drow are some of the best torturers in Faerun.
With not opening the folder and looking down on it as Lunaretta goes and hides. Yes, Lunaretta, hide behind the motherfucker with one strength. That's
Oh no,
going
no,
to
no.
save you.
I was shuffling up next to you, just sort of like just kind of like lean towards you and just kind of go like, okay, so like, is this like a stereotype, or is she actively trying to imply something? Because what the fuck?
I am concerned.
I think we're all concerned. Nimi's concerned, has the realization, and goes, we are in the Underdark. This is probably normal for you. That's.
I wouldn't say it's normal. It's a long way from that, but you haven't met one of the torture mothers. You see, she kind of shivers.
Well, good.
We need to get the hells out of here.
What?
Nimi's just going to do what looks like somewhat just basically a warding off evil kind of gesture.
You said that this was sloppy work, at least by your
No,
standards.
I said amateur.
Amateur, right? Does this look like something that would be committed by a drow?
Maybe a young one, training under the torture mothers.
Okay. Well, that's one possibility at least.
More likely, I'd say it's one of the lesser-lived races. That doesn't look like 600 years of experience.
Agreed. Which is terrifying to say in the least.
It looked like it took place over a short amount of time as well.
Over the course of a night.
You wouldn't have found the bodies if it had been one of the torture mothers, at least not for a few weeks.
No, it was during the raid on Green Nest. The Church of Shantae?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shantea,
I
I
have
think.
yeah, Shantea. One of the really nice goddesses. Yeah, that's where that's at. Um. Oh, either way, still better to be on guard. If it's one of, no matter who it is, they're dangerous. And they did this during a siege.
I'd also probably guess it's male.
I don't know.
By the
I'm
way,
not really.
are you
What?
feeding your mountain waste?
I'm sorry, what'd you say?
What? Above table. What?
She
Yeah, I didn't
asked
get
if
it.
you are feeding your mountain waste.
Oh. Yeah, he's been fed.
There's a nod.
He's been. Torquil, you get rations.
I just look at you like, thanks, Lass.
No further comments?
I'm trying very hard not to be very angry at the mountain waste comment. That's straight up. That's just straight up racist.
Drow very racist. A lot of the times. Especially
Yeah,
down in the Underdark. The ones up
I
above,
think
they
the
come up.
longer we hang out with this chick, the worse she gets.
Eh,
the sexism
God.
I could kind of get, but the racism, come on.
I'm going to be honest with you, Torquil. By mountain waste, I'm pretty sure it's not because she's racist against giants. It's that you're just a waste to your species. Is probably more of her line
Still
of thought.
probably sexism for the most part.
Yeah, it's
I don't know.
sexist.
I don't know. Mountain waste sounds real racial.
I mean, to a degree, it is.
Yeah, it is. But in this case scenario, it's honestly probably more aiming to the fact that you look like a giant mountain.
And
I'm
that
a
your
Goliath.
people are from the mountains.
Yeah,
Exactly.
that too.
We are a mountain folk. By
I'm
mountain
pretty
waste.
Yes.
sure she's of the opinion, she seems to be of the opinion that it's just you, not your race. It's a you
Yeah.
problem.
I don't know if Torquil would know that or not.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's fair.
Nimi's just gonna telepathically tell Torquil.
Don't do it.
She
Do it.
don't do what?
No, I'm
Is
saying,
that
just
aimed at me?
imagine Nimi's coach going, don't do it. Don't do it.
Yeah. Well, yeah. It's along the lines of Torquil, keep your temper. Based on everything that we've experienced, that was still just aimed specifically at you, and just you.
Torquil just bites into the ration, which I'm really hoping is something he can really just sink his teeth into and gnaw without cracking a crown or something.
I mean, I assume it's one of your rations or the party's rations.
Yeah.
Well, you gave it to me, so I don't know what you have on you.
It's y'all's rations, because otherwise it would have been a pudding cup.
Yeah.
I'm picturing jerky. I'm hoping for
Yeah.
jerky. I like jerky.
Yeah, because I have.
But you can see Valorsa is, for the most part, currently working on the deer she brought back. And retrieving the meat and whatnot, which is probably why she asked.
Yeah. I put it this way. While from the vibe that she's given, I don't think she'll poison Torquil, But at the same time, I don't want to tempt fate for as long as possible.
Yeah.
That being said, I do eat a couple of those fucking pudding cups just because I have 1 strength and there's no way that I'm eating my normal amount of rations today.
You do see there
Without
is a whole bucket of blood that's being drained from this deer.
Yep, and I'm gonna need that for more pudding cups.
Can you make pudding cups or?
It's just blood pudding.
Yeah, but there's a lot that goes into blood pudding.
I don't know what's in blood pudding.
You wouldn't be able to make it
Blood.
down here.
Yeah, blood.
Well,
spices,
okay, then I
flour.
guess that we're going to repurpose my little cups and they're just going to be fucking blood shots. That's not going to keep for very long.
Yeah, that's, I'm thinking maybe.
So I'm gonna have to eat those first.
Just sitting there with the
Uh,
bucket of blood. Miller's is just looking at you, just like, what are you doing?
Okay, I will put. Noticing that there's a bucket of blood, I will put the other ones away and stick with the blood.
Please, out of character, please, for the love of God, summon up a crazy strong with your presentation and just drink from the bucket like that.
They can. Well, I think.
I know they can.
Yeah, because they can make small items.
Yeah, I know they can. That's why I wanted to happen. It's so bad. There's a
I
big
will take
old
the bucket.
wacky straw.
It's going to have to be a big old wacky straw because I can't really sit up. So excuse me as I drink my fucking blood bucket.
Villers is just gonna shrug, just like me. She doesn't have to dispose of it now.
No.
But the rest of the day passes into the night. During the night, Velrissa disappears once again after dealing with the meat. She cleans the deer rather considerably. She seems to be making bait traps with the organs.
Waste not, want not.
But soon enough, the party is awakening the next day.
Thank fuck. Let me go fix my straight going.
Is there anything you would like to do upon waking up?
I think my inspiring leader lasts.
Until a short or long rest.
Oh, but like, doesn't the temp HP remain each creature?
No, it would be lost on a short or long rest.
Showing up a feat. It doesn't say when it expires. It just says they can't regain.
why
Yeah,
I'm
it.
CC
informing you.
posted.
It's
Yeah.
a new homebrew rule.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, I will spend.
And even
10
by
minutes.
raw, it disappears on a long rest.
Okay. Yeah. Well, I'll spend the 10 minutes to re-up it. So we get
Who
8
all are you
temp
talking?
HP. Isn't it 10 minutes?
No, who are you targeting?
Oh,
It's up to 6.
right.
Oh.
It's 6 friendly creatures. So it's me, Farquil, Nimi, Xerxes, not Ruben, and who else is going with us into the cave? Everyone?
Yeah. I mean, you'll still have Sizzlewick if y'all want to switch her out with somebody.
I'm assuming Toshinori is coming with us, so I'll plop it on him as well.
You're back.
So that was Lunaretta, Torkoal, Nimi, Toshinori, Xerxes, and Ruben. Yeah?
Yes.
We'll kill Ruben.
Don't kill Ruben.
So you missed Villarissa and Axie. Are y'all still keeping the same away team? Or are you switching Sizzlewick out for anybody, and are you leaving anybody behind?
Uh, I mean, leaving people behind, probably not a good idea. Um, how many?
There are 5 party members, meaning you have 3 NPCs.
I
Villarissa
mean, I
is
would.
required.
So we can have 2 NPCs and 2 sidekicks.
So it's the question of, are you switching out Axie and Toshinori versus?
Uh, I wouldn't be opposed to switching out Toshinori and Sizzlewick, just because Toshinori kind of needs a break. We keep getting him we keep getting his ass kicked. Like, technically he's still with us, but
He is a very durable frontliner versus the very squishy Sizzlewick, but she also does have her her protection magic. I can't remember what field of magic that is. Abjuration. There it is.
Yeah, but we're also going into a dungeon, and so I think it's better to have people who are more magically inclined, who have some magical knowledge in a dungeon.
You also do remember you do have Merlin with you.
There.
Who is a blaster wizard. Kind of. Any opinions from Xerxes? Xerxes? Oh no, did he die?
no.
Oh, can you hear me now?
Yes.
Oh, there we
There
go.
you go.
My mic came unplugged. I was wondering why y'all couldn't hear me for a second. No, I mean, I'm okay with either or.
Fair enough.
I mean, we got Torkoal for a frontliner, so
Fair. So is there a switch out? Sizzlewick for Toshinori?
Ye-
Going once? Going twice?
Yes.
3 times? He's gone. As he goes into non-comps and Sizzlewix comes forward. First time you've seen her since the debacle up above. I actually need to check her HP because I think it might be wrong. 6 times 4, 6. Plus 8. No, that's right. Cool. Alrighty. As Sizzlewick has joined the party. She gives y'all a thumbs up. And also, Lunaretta, that does mean you can move your temp elsewhere if you want.
I'll put it on. I'll put it on Axie.
Gotcha. So, you have reawakened in the morning. What would the party like to do?
Torko will look around. Right, everyone ready to go? Maybe.
Ready as I'll ever be.
Yeah.
You get your strength back.
Yeah, I'm okay.
Axie's still keeping close to Nimi, making sure she's able to stand. It's been a long night.
Nimi's just gonna pat Axie on the shoulder.
There's a nod. But she's keeping close.
I'm not gonna argue with her.
Well,
Torko
ready?
asked me.
Oh, go ahead, Torquil.
What do you think the chances are all those beasties came filled up that place again while we rested?
We're about to find out.
Yay.
So y'all begin y'all's path down, finding Velrissa at the bottom of the cliffside waiting for y'all. She looks to Nimi. Any new ways you want to try this?
Looks at my team. Not unless you can think of a way that we can do this stealthily. Because I'm going to be honest, my team sucks at stealth. Unless it's me
There's not.
or
Uh,
Keith, but Keith isn't here.
I can turn it invisible as well if you need some backup.
Lonerata just gets ignored.
I was
Figured-
gonna say the amount of stealth missions that you have specifically failed.
Fair enough.
Well, I think if we avoid that main door and focus on clearing out all the side rooms first, we should be able to handle the things inside that staircase a lot better. See, since we won't have to deal with things coming up from behind.
Torquil also gets ignored. I think the only
Well, I
way
wasn't.
we get stealth done is if I go in alone.
And can you realistically do this on your own?
Given enough time.
Well, the deal that we had was that we help you. So, I guess the question is how would you like help?
It's up to you. If you want to stay back and wait, that's fine. Might take a few days, but I'll get through it eventually.
Oh, with that cult looking for us, I don't think we have a few days.
Nimi is just going to just only aimed at Torquil. Torquil, you're not helping. You just get the desperate plead of, I am trying to keep you alive.
Chances are we have, at best, a week before anything comes in that's new. It'll take time for them to realize we've cut off part of this area.
Well, then let's just get on with it. Say better to just go in. Have you and I go in first, Torquil behind us. That way, if we notice anything, we can put them up close. But at the same time, we're going to be more quiet and be able to see if something's coming.
There's a nod. Get your group ready. And then she's going to start heading towards the door. So you can give whatever speech you want to your crew.
And as always, it's telepathic, but you all get, Torquil, I'm sorry. I am sorry that I keep having to be the bitch. I am trying really hard to get us out of here alive. I need you to work with me.
Trying, but
I get
I want
that
to
you're
try to help.
trying. I know. But the more you talk to her, the more she gets irritated. On top of it, she definitely overheard part of your conversation with Ruben yesterday, so she's already on her ass.
To be fair, I'm pretty sure just our presence irritates her.
Exactly. But we're not going to get out of here alive without her.
Well, since she's up ahead, I want to mention something. If we need to, we might be able to use that ballista up there to our advantage. If it still works.
If it still works, on top of the fact of use it to our advantage how?
Oh, those big ass beasties that are in that staircase. We could lead them out and try taking them out with that ballista.
Is the above table, is the ballista aimed anywhere near, would that be possible?
You'd have to get them on the bridge,
Yeah.
which means they'd have to run directly past the ballista because it's facing the wrong way.
Yeah.
We could see if it turns.
It's a defensible installation. The chances of that are slim.
Fair.
Yeah. So Nemi's gonna shake her head and go, it's facing the wrong direction.
Dumb. Well, if need be, now we got Lunaretta. Now I can actually fight toe to toe with those beasties.
Yes, and hopefully I don't get crumpled with you fighting beside me. So I'm liking our odds, at least for now.
I'm gonna go up with Valersa and scout not too terribly far ahead. I've got better eyesight.
How far,
Xerxes.
Hmm?
Mhm.
how far back do you want us to stay?
Above table, how far can Torquil see in here?
We got light? I don't know.
Once he's in there, he can't see his hand in front of his face without a light. Out here, he can kind of see because of the mushrooms.
Oh. Okay. You are going to stand next to Xerxes, about 30 feet from me, and Xerxes is going to hold your hand and guide you. I am going to cast light on a pebble and put it in Torquil's pocket.
Party members that are going to struggle to see are Torquil and Axe.
Axie has a flaming sword
Yeah.
and a lantern.
Remind me, if the item that light is cast on is covered, it still lights, but it just nothing you can't see it, right?
Correct.
Unless like it's uncovered. How big of a pebble? You know what? It's a pebble. I'm just gonna assume it's tiny. Torquil is gonna take the pebble and pop it into his mouth, like just kind of like tobacco chew, like in his bottom lip.
All right.
Okay, that works.
Now he won't be tempted to speak out the next time the drow just says some racist shit.
I need a con save.
Why? It's just a pebble. You never suck on a stone before?
Yeah, you sucking on a stone from the lower dark.
God damn it! I'm using that hero point because that is crazy.
Welcome to the lower dark.
Where aberration, mind flayers, and undead are the common. It's
Not mean to
not
close.
quite the same.
Another crit on my Constitution save. God damn.
You're doing alright for now.
Does it taste awful?
Oh, yeah.
Torquil spits it back out into his hand and puts it in his mouth. Jesus Christ. I'm sorry, not Jesus. What was one of the gods?
Lathander Christ. I don't know.
By
Lathander
Gavaki.
Morningstar.
You
By
probably use
Gavaki's
the
torn.
giants.
The Goliath god, but so I'm going to use Gavaki. By Gavaki's curly ass horns that taste foul. Ugh.
Can I get a nature check?
From who?
Torquil.
2.
It tastes
Okay.
real fucking foul.
I just spit a bunch on the ground like yeah, and rinse my mouth out with my water skin.
Nimi, as you're walking away from this, you can see the judgmental look from Valrisa.
I just have a look of absolute exasperation.
Okay, so don't eat the dirt here. Thank you for experimenting on all our behalf, Torquil.
How was I supposed to know a stone would taste that bad? You know how many times I've avoided dehydration by doing that on the surface? It's an old traveler's trick. When you're feeling thirsty, you suck on a stone. You produce more saliva.
Duly noted. Unless we're in the Underdark, that is, I suppose.
Hey, apparently, you don't do that shit in the Underdark. Who would have known? Never been here before. So Torquil steps up next to Xerxes, ready to travel.
Aki, get out from back there. As you're coming up, Nimi, Valrisa looks over at you as she's judging the party behind. Any particular reason the Grey One attempted to suck on the bone you gave them?
You told me it was a pebble, Nibby. You told
I
me
thought
it
it was a pebble. I just picked it off the ground. I didn't look at it. I picked up something that was vaguely pebble shaped, and I didn't tell Torquil what it was. I picked up something off the ground and cast light on it so that you could hold it in your pocket.
Wait,
Any
can you
response to Nimi?
cast light
that-
on organic objects?
Yeah, because it's still
It's
an
an
object.
As long as it's not alive, and a bone's not alive. But Nimi is rubbing her temples and go, he's blind as a bat. So I cast light on what was apparently a bone.
Calcified
He
bone,
was
but yes.
fair enough. He put it in his mouth so he didn't have to hold it and could open and close his mouth to direct the light.
I need
He's
both
done it
hands
in the
to use my sword.
yeah. He needs both hands for his weapon, but
His eye is
honestly, at the
fake,
end,
is it not?
it is.
Then why not cast it on that?
I've suggested that before.
Oddly enough, he suggested that before, but Nimi's gonna go back and just begrudgingly touch your eye and cast it straight up because she hasn't wanted to touch it. But now your eye has light on it.
Now there's basically a spotlight coming out Torquil's eyeball.
Yeah,
Like,
I'll shut your eye.
yep, he shuts his eye, and just for good measure, he's gonna take a strip of cloth and just tie it around his head like an eye patch. Because keeping your eye closed, like one eye closed voluntarily, can be annoying.
It's very annoying. I know that from recent experience.
You see, Valorous is just watching this. Do I want to know why he's wrapping his head?
Because it's easier than to keep his eyeballs shut.
There's a shake of the head. She's just gonna head on.
Yep.
So which way would you like to go, Nini?
Oh, well, we're gonna start clearing the way that we originally cleared. Keeping an eye out for any spookies.
Fair, fair.
And then I don't know if Xerxes is back. But Xerxes and Torquil should be about 30 feet behind me.
I can't see you right now, so I don't know for 30 feet.
You're not. Xerxes, are you with us?
Oh yeah, sorry. I just didn't drag.
Start moving your character. Stay 30 feet behind me.
The NPCs will catch up eventually.
Did I overhear? Did I overhear her talking about the whole covering the eye thing?
No.
Oh, okay. I had a thing to say, but alright. I probably would have just said the Xerxes.
So which way would you like to go, Nini?
Forward. I'm waiting for the party to get 30 feet behind me.
Yeah, they're
Let me know when.
slow.
Okay, so
Oh,
up here.
there it is.
Um, peek our head in here.
Super.
Because we wanted to go down and clear that and then work our way up, I think.
I think that was what y'all were trying.
Yeah.
What?
But Nimi's gonna go poke her head into here real fast and
You see the ancient remains of what looks like a dining room.
okay. I'm gonna real fast. Press my ear to this door.
It sounds quiet. Very, very quiet.
There's a door through here that isn't open like the rest.
Actually, that door should be open. You just
Oh,
forgot
okay.
to open it because they fucking ran through there.
Okay. Is this just the kitchen?
Yeah, it looks like a kitchen.
So, dining room and kitchen over there. Ready to go down?
There's a nod.
Okay. Down the spooky staircase.
It is a
I will.
long path leading down the stairs, step after step. And as you are going, Mimi, can I get a perception check?
Yeah. Beep, 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 beep. That's persuasion. I wish I could roll persuasion. My persuasion is better. That's okay.
Mimi, you hear low voices coming from up ahead.
I will let the party know to be as quiet as possible. I am specifically going to tell Xerxes to give the universal a sign of be quiet to the rest of the party. Because I hear voices.
Okay.
I will also let Valissa know that I hear voices. But we'll keep creeping.
I hear them too. There shouldn't be anything that can speak down here.
I am going to specifically pull out my dagger that is not moon touched. And I'm going to try and get a little bit closer so that I can figure out what they're saying and see if I recognize the language.
Let me see. Do, 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 do. You do recognize the language as Draconic.
Telepathically ask Felissa, thumbs up, thumbs down, do you speak Draconic?
There's a shake of the head. Or no, she does. Yes.
She does? Okay, so I'm gonna try and listen in on what the fuck is being said.
Alrighty. You start to listen in, and you hear. You hear a deep male voice. Enter. We do not have time for spiders.
Oh, we've already been caught. Well, shit. Do I recognize the voice?
No, not at all.
Looks at Valissa.
There's a shrug. She doesn't like it, but it seems like you've already been had.
We weren't exactly stealthing, so just gonna have two daggers in hand and go in. I'm suspicious.
As you walk, Valrissa having a blade in her own hand, She hasn't drawn her hand crossbow yet, but they're moving forward. And as you approach Nimmy, things are significantly worse than you thought. As you enter what looks to be a decent-sized room with 4 dragons looking dead at you.
Oh. Oh.
Right.
There is a dragon of topaz, emerald, sapphire, and amethyst.
Oh.
Well, that seems familiar.
Almost. Take out the take out this one and change it with a deep, and we'd have the babies. But these aren't babies.
Do you think these are the parents?
I mean, it's above table possibly for 3 of them, but that's not a deep dragon, and one of them was definitely a deep
Sorry,
dragon.
that one's not a that one in the back left is not a topaz, that's a crystal.
Still not a deep dragon.
No.
So
You have 2 dragons that you've seen before, 2 that you haven't.
eh?
As Damien and Tevi were deep in topaz, but you have an amethyst and a crystal instead.
Okay.
Come forth. You hear just the vibration from the amethyst dragon, now that you can actually see them, glaring right at you.
Well, these are gem dragons, correct?
Yep.
So they're normally neutral. You know what I wonder?
Did this one?
Did I take that yet? Yes, I did.
Dynamic lighting break? Yes, it did.
Okay.
There we go. You see, Marissa's just gonna walk up.
Are they wanting us in the middle of the room? The topaz is the amethyst is the one that spoke, so I approached that one.
It nods towards the center, where
I don't
Valissa
like
went.
Okay. I don't like this. Oh, I'm gonna keep a hold of Axie.
Are we sticking together right now, or am I still saying 30 feet behind you?
Are you going to argue with the dragon?
I
Oh,
didn't
but
hear what
was
the
that addressed to you only or to all of us? Okay,
The floor is vibrating. Get your asses up here.
fair.
Well, some of y'all seem familiar.
As all 4 dragons look at the party, their size not as big as some of the other dragons y'all have seen, especially not that blue one Nimi and Ruben dealt with, but they aren't big enough to be problems. But as they watch you, that for today is where we're gonna end it. We are gonna come back next week to deal with some dragons. For everybody listening in, we thank you for
Yeah.
joining us, and we will see you next time. Peace!